is the review of the heated grips. What we've got here is it's been on 1 minute. I've got a ceramic thing on there, 38 degrees. And the air temperature at the moment is 27, so it's just over 10 degrees difference it makes having the heated grips on. The problem is at night this green light is very obtrusive. Makes it difficult riding with this green light, so you have to have your glove over this bit, otherwise it's just too shiny. First of all, you can see this thing here, it's supposed to put a GPS on here added to it, which makes it slightly awkward turning the key in the lock, especially if you've got a few keys on there as I have. So that's something I'll have to think about, whether I actually keep it there or not. I've got a larger screen, which makes absolutely no difference at all. In fact, I prefer it to have it down. So if I have that up, being 6'2", it makes no difference at all. But obviously, the proof of the pudding will be when it rains and how much protection I get from the rain, especially when I'm moving along. So obviously, I've got the panniers there, and they fit a full-size helmet. They fit this Chewy helmet that I've got here in the panniers. So the most noticeable thing about how the bike is the quick shifter. Up and down is fantastic, very smooth. Anything more than about 2000 revs, it works perfectly. So that's the biggest difference I've noticed from other sports bikes I've had. One of the downside is driving it or riding it at night. Going around corners, you have to go down to about 15-20 miles an hour because there's a blind spot, especially on left-handed turns. So it really would be better if you could have some cornering lights. So that's one big disadvantage riding it when it's pitch black. It's very difficult going around corners. You have to slow down quite considerably for tight corners. But generally it's a nice bike to ride. I've ridden it for 150 miles maximum distance one way, and it was reasonably comfortable. The most important difference is when I first had it, I was riding textile pants, but with my leathers I've got some padding around the bum, and it makes it much more comfortable. Riding position, I've changed the pegs slightly, and so I'm riding it now slightly further back, sitting further back, using this space here, and now I find it really comfortable. As I say, the screen, this larger screen here, it doesn't make any difference at all to riding. So, luckily, one thing I've noticed about this bike is a lack of grille. You have to get an aftermarket one to protect the actual radiator there, and one for the lower pipes. And with COVID, it's almost impossible to get hold of them. So at the moment, I'm taking a risk riding it, and I'll be much more secure when I get the grills. But why on earth don't they build it with them on? I can't believe it. For the price you're paying, and I'm sure paying a couple of £100 extra when you're buying a £13,000 bike, I can't see why they don't come with them. It's ridiculous.